Well, welcome if you're tuning in. This is oh, I guess am I no, I'm good. I'm good. You should be able to hear me. What's up? I'm Cody. We've had some challenges with getting spectating. Oh, they're back in lobby. Okay. Well, welcome. So yeah, this is Marvel Rivals. It's our first match of the season. We are actually playing Southeastern. This is part of the Great American Conference matchup. So yeah, we are locked and ready to go. This is a brand new game, Marvel Rivals, brand new team for us. And yeah, we got Southeastern playing from Durant, Oklahoma. We've got our varsity team here stacked up. We'll see how it goes. I know there might be some issues with the Twitch stream, and for that I am sorry. But I was a little overambitious, and we got new computers. And so I just went and pulled one of the computers and put them in here, and they were not set up at all. Which is fair because they're brand new. But I was overambitious in that I didn't check to see if it was set up before I put it in here. So it is what it is. You know, we're good. Everything's fine. Everything's gonna be awesome. But like what the stream title is and everything, I have no clue what that even. I have no idea what it says. So we'll see. All right. Well, we're jumping into it, spectating. Yeah, great example, right? We've never spectated in Marvel Rivals, and so instead of putting one of the students on it, guess who took it for the first spin? That would be me. All right, I'm in here. We're just gonna figure it out as we go. You know, we're just gonna figure it out. Let me try to see about disabling. Press N to hide. Ah, there we go. Okay, very good. All right, awesome. So we're in the banning picking phase. So if you're familiar with any of our other titles that we play, there is a process in this where you have to ban certain characters. And this is kind of the scouting strategy part of what we do. And a lot of people out there that just think we're gaming all the time. We are gaming a lot, but there's a lot of strategy that goes into what we do. Researching your opponent is part of that process. And so we have done that against Southeastern. We ban immediately, and so that's kind of the first step to what we do. And we banned Phoenix, Jean Grey. So this is Marvel Rivals. So all of these are Marvel characters from the comics and from the movies that you've seen. We protect Penny Parker. That's one of our go-tos. We love Penny. We've got a great Penny Parker player. They actually banned Magic, which I can tell is kind of an anti-Alex pick I want to feel. And then they protect Winter Soldier. So we'll see. We ban Cloak and Dagger. They ban Loki. Yeah, I don't even know what the title of this stream is. I have to figure that out. It's kind of important. I did get drops enabled though. I did do that. That definitely happened. Probably gotta do it from the computer, huh? Edit stream info. I think I found it. I found it. I found it, Jarl. Category. All right, now we've got the bans out of the way. There we go. Done. Okay, stream should be updated now with the correct information, but that's all good. All right, so we are locked in. Welcome. This will be the very first match. We did have placement matches last week. We played in the NECC, National Esports Collegiate Conference. We did definitely play that last week. And so this is not our first match of Marvel Rivals, but we've been just getting at it. And as you can kind of see, these are all Marvel characters. We've got Magneto. Our team consists of Magneto. We've got Hela. We also have Penny. We've got Star-Lord here. This is Invisible Woman and the new skin, new swimsuit edition skin. And then we've got Rocket Raccoon. Oh no, my F12 is bound to take a screenshot when I now need that to. That's so funny. It's always something. That's okay. We're figuring it out as we go, like I said. All right. Okay, good. I can click on that. That works for me. That works for me. Okay, so what is Marvel Rivals? It is a third-person hero shooter. So it's a shooting game. Probably need to adjust the volume a little bit. Turn Marvel Rivals down just a smidge. Turn Rivals down just a smidge. There we go. That's probably much better. And they also have Star-Lords. So you see two Star-Lords here. We're the orange team in this, or the red team on the screen. Southeastern is blue. We tried to make that match as best as we could. So we've got our Star-Lord over here. Star-Lord's kind of an assassin. He wants to be behind, be flanking, be up and down, trying to, as you can see, he's kind of running up in front of the team, distract a little bit. Now, that's us capturing. So we're now getting points. This game mode is a point capture. You capture the point starts to generate percentage. Once it's at 100%, you win that round. Switching over to our tank. This is Penny Parker. Penny drops mines, creates like a defensive area. So really good for us. Really good for us to, one, have this position kind of be forward a little bit, but also then put up a defensive barrier there. That's really good. Looks like their Magneto took out our Star-Lord. Rocket's regen, though. Rocket's revive worked out well there. Opponent's trying to push up, you see there. So we're trying to drop some. There's one ult there by Mantis. Our Magneto misses the ult. Magneto wants to throw that and try to kill the support with one shot if they can. You see some general fighting going on here, which we're coming out on top. There's three Southeastern players now out. 3 of them are dead. So we've got all of our team up. 4 of them now dead. So they should be on the back foot. That'll be East Central taking the first point. Enemies swapping around some of their lineup right now. Games are good so far. We just started. This is the first one. First round of the series for the evening. East Central's on the point. We've got about 85%. Southeastern's got 0%. They're trying to set up a play right now. Our Star-Lord's trying to do a little bit of damage and just distract a little bit on that backside. Our Rocket drops the ult. And now Southeastern's got to touch the point or else they will lose this first one. Star-Lord tried to, but then Sif with the Hella ult jumps up in the air, kills 2 of them. Easy mop-up work. First point goes to ECU. Yes, Southeastern like our rival school. Yes, so we need to, although we love Southeastern, they're our good friends. They definitely, oh yeah, you're right about that. Let me turn the volume up on that. I turned it down earlier. Let's see if that's any better. I turned it down earlier because I was concerned it would be too loud, but I must have turned it down too much. Let me know if that's better. You should be able to hear it okay right now. There's a bit of a delay, so I may not see your message for a few seconds. I'm giving it some time to see if that feedback, that's enough of a change. Right? It's like, yeah, it takes a while. So the last message I see is game sound is quiet, so I'm just kind of waiting to see. We'll be told in a few minutes probably. It's fine. A little bit of change up on Southeastern. They went with a couple of, like, Psylocke is a change that they did. They're pretty much staying the same tanks as Emma Frost and Magneto. They haven't swapped that up at all. ECU stayed the same. It worked for us in the first round, so why change it? So let's just stick with the same plan. We're watching Southeastern's tank right now. Ghost Eyes. as they play Emma Frost, try to jump up in the front. Now, Emma has her ult, so I'm kind of interested. That'd be a good opportunity to use it right there while everybody's bunched in that little tiny place. ECU is on the point now. Stiffed, unbelievable, gets 2 kills. The name should be familiar. There's 3 for Sift in a row. The name should be familiar. Sift played with us on Overwatch 2 seasons ago. Took a bit of a break and is now back with us on Marvel Rivals and killing it. Still quiet? Okay. Go up a bit. Okay, I'd be nervous to go much farther than that, but if you still say it's quiet after that change. Yeah, Sift is the best shot, fastest shot in the West. And Hela is a perfect character for someone who's a great aim and a great shot, as it does fall to their Hela, but then he gets revived by the Res Beacon from Rocket, as Southeastern Psylocke tries to go behind and do a little bit of damage, but nope, Sift's too good of a shot. Kills Psylocke as she's trying to get away.
Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
And Hela's got her ult, so Sift is ready to use that. Oh, there's good. Another headshot. Sift is doing tons of damage here. Oh, it does fly up, but then gets clipped. But then rezzed again. The rocket beacon was perfectly timed. Got a Magneto ult rolling right now. Southeastern has a lot of ults stacked up, so they could do something here. But I think what's happening is they just keep getting killed. They get picked off one at a time, and it just kind of staggers the whole team. And you've got to really, at this stage, Southeastern really wants to do a bunch of stuff to try to get on point. And unfortunately, ECU, we're just killing them one after the other. Awesome. Looks good, looks good. Sounds good now. But yeah, ECU still on the point, about to be 100%. It's just, Southeastern had to do a lot there, and they just did not get on the point, did not start popping ults like they're supposed to do. Psylocke is trying now. They've got another ult coming in now, but it's a little too late, as Southeastern does end up falling. There's that Hela ult, kind of unnecessary, just to kind of seal the deal. But there we go. That's first game of the series goes to East Central. Thank you for letting me know it sounds good. Appreciate it. W Sift in the chat. Let's go. First win goes to East Central. Series is now up 1-0. Yeah, rightfully so. Sift getting the MVP. Excellent plays. Excellent, excellent. ECU just dominant that round. I mean, we came out and just, I will say, one of the things that was helping us was the good rocket beacons. Rocket was doing excellent, and that's our new player, Sensei Taco, and those beacons, he was putting them on cooldown, and that's something you've got to do as Rocket, is as soon as your beacon's on cooldown, put it down, because if you time that right and you just have your beacon out, you never know like what that happens. So our player dies, gets rezzed, and then he's watching that cooldown. As soon as it's ready, after so many seconds, he puts that next beacon down, and ended up saving the same person twice, saved Sift twice in a row, just because of that, which for a DPS character is huge. Especially Hela, you know, Hela's getting rezzed in the back and then able to just immediately jump back in the fight. That's damaging. It's pretty deadly. Looking at the stats, sorry, I mean, Rev 14-0 on Magneto. Very few deaths on ECU's part. So again, just a dominant performance coming out the gate for East Central against Southeastern. Nothing that really surprised me too much from who we're playing. Like who our characters are. It's pretty good stuff. And Southeastern, I mean, kind of like us, we're both new teams. So this is brand new for both Southeastern and for East Central University. So this game is new to all of us. These teams are new to all of us. So and some of them are, you know, names that you might recognize. Sift and Echo the Goat, they both played Overwatch for us. But the rest, and Koanashi played a Rocket League for us. So it's like those three are returning players for us. But everyone else on that roster is brand new, incoming freshmen that are here to play. So they're the new rosters for both of us. So I'm definitely expecting some it's not really rust as much as it's just gotta kind of keep playing together and work out some of those kinks, work out some of the things that are going on right and wrong for your group. And what they're doing in the background while we're waiting is they're voting on maps. They have to, not only is there the character banning process where they ban champions, but then they also pick a map. And picking the map is not a small task. That's a pretty important function of the team, is actually selecting what map to play on. Mainly because there are many of the maps that do not lend well to certain characters and certain compositions. There's one map that's a cave. Iron Man in a cave is rough. That's just not a good situation. He came out of a cave with some scraps, and he did make himself a nice outfit, but it was not pretty. Okay. Just doing some chatting, like quadruple tasking right now. As usual. Okay, what was I doing? I was going to update the score. Okay. That's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Well, how's it going in the chat tonight? Anything exciting happening today? It's Monday. It's our first regular season match for esports. We had placement matches last week, and those went well. Some highlights from that: our League of Legends team is now in Division 5. It's kind of huge. They've gone from the bottom end of Division 9, now they're all up to 7, now they moved up to 5. So our League of Legends team continues to grow and move up in the rankings. And what that really does for us, it gets us tougher opponents. And so now our League of Legends team is primarily only playing against D1 universities. So here we are, little old East Central University. We're a D2 regional, rural, 4-year university going up against, all these massive schools. So that's kind of fun to watch. Another success has been our Rivals team. Our Rivals team placed in Division 5, which, again, this is all new to everybody. But what they did is they went off of our ranking within the game, but then also within the placement tournament. And we got put Division 5, which is really great. It's our first season, and we're already stepping into it in the middle of that division pack, which is cool. Okay. Checking in. Did not seeking. All right. Scores. Sorry, I'm just trying to do scores here. 2-0 for the first round. Because what it does is, as I update it, as you can see at the top of your screen, it updates as well. So as the series progresses, you'll be able to keep an eye on the score up top. As the first game of the season, both of ECU and Southeastern have no record. We're both 0-0 starting out the season. That was the very first match of a 5-game series for us, and the first round went to East Central. So we are hanging out, waiting for the second round to start. Yeah, so what else? We did placements. Yeah, Division 5 for League. That's awesome. Division 5 for Rivals. Really, really cool for us to be there. I'll look to see. I hate to say I didn't fully look at it. I didn't fully look at it, y'all. It was actually quite a busy day today. We've got new equipment that's come in, new computers. We upgraded all of the computers in our main competition lab. Game is wrong. Yeah, I had to fix it. I don't know where the stream information doc is on OBS. I could not find it. It's gone. So I had to update it after the match started, which is fine. I said to bear with me on my terrible performance tonight. Our players look happy in the lab. First match went well. First round. Okay, what was I supposed to do? I was supposed to be looking at NECC to see what our rosters look like. All right. Oh, wait a second. Okay, so our divisions as they stand today. Our League of Legends varsity team will be in Division 5, first time. First time they've moved up to that high of a division. There are 8 divisions in League of Legends, so you can think of it that way. And within each division is roughly 60 schools or more. So that's kind of a rough, if you want to know how many schools there are, that's kind of a rough way to figure that out. And I can even tell you that if you're ever curious, these are kinds of questions that I can answer for you guys, even at large, like how many schools are playing Marvel Rivals? How many schools are playing Overwatch? Those are kind of some questions I can answer. But if you guys have any questions, feel free to fire them away in chat, and I'll do my best to answer them. As we're back to this screen, the banning screen, hero banning. As we await round 2. So yeah, League of Legends Junior Varsity, they're on Division 8. We have 3 Super Smash Brothers teams. They all are in the same division, Division 5. And Division is tough because, especially Smash Brothers, is because we don't really have a record in Smash Brothers. You know, these games, Rocket League, Overwatch, League of Legends, you can kind of make a ranking profile because of how many matches that people play. But with Smash Brothers, there is an online ranking system. Like, I'm not saying there's not. It's just not as consistent or well managed as what any of the other games are. It literally has the worst. It has the worst online ranking system that exists. Well, ECU Esports, we're powered by Red Bull. As I see a bunch of my players drinking away very inappropriate, or not inappropriate, just bad for your health energy drinks as I sit here and consume multiple of them. Chances of sleep decrease as soon as I start drinking these things. And I already have a terrible chance of sleep, so it's like I'm not doing myself any favors. I'm a little sad too, because the Red Bull Zero are my favorite. I don't know if y'all can see that. These are my favorite. And our Red Bull, shout out Riley, brought the Zeros for the first time for me to try last time. And I was always a zero sugar Red Bull guy. She brought me a case of the Zero to try out. Now I'm obsessed with those. And I didn't get back to her. And this is not Riley's fault, it's my fault. I didn't get back to her in time, or else I'm sure she would have brought more Zero. But then she stalked me up. She's like, oh, I brought your favorite, the sugar-free. I'm like, well, now I have a new favorite, unfortunately. So shout out Red Bull. They're doing great. Yeah, Red Bull's a new sponsor for us. They started with us in July, June-ish. I think I finally sealed it. We finished everything in July, but they are providing us game day energy. So any of our game matches, our players have that option if they want to. Get a nice Red Bull. They've also been awesome. Red Bull has been awesome about coming to our campus events and just being a presence and making it fun, you know, energizing the group. They're great. Their whole team is awesome. Been super fun to work with. Southeastern is swapping around. I was trying to just look at their team comp to see what was going on, but they're still kind of figuring it out. This map is one team is on defense, one team is on offense. Southeastern's on offense first, ECU's on defense first. So right now our team is setting up. Now I'm kind of surprised. We see Mind is no longer on Penny. I didn't see if Penny got banned. Yeah, Penny did get banned. Southeastern banned Penny immediately, so we call that a trauma ban. When something traumatic happens in a match and then you suddenly ban that character. Super trauma ban. Jesse in the League of Legends group, they invented that term.
You have to stop them from I'm securing the mission area.
But yeah, we see Mind on not on Penny, and we're seeing him on Magic this time. Which, if you remember the first round, they banned Magic. They did not ban Penny, so it's kind of funny that they banned the other one. So we're just like, all right, we'll just pick the other character. Now Magic is more of an assassin, so that's kind of why you see Magic sitting over here in the bush, just waiting, kind of hanging out behind the enemy lines. Just kind of stalking that Captain America. The Captain did not know Magic was there, and so Magic is getting some easy hits on right now. Just brawling this Captain America. Captain is a tank too, so it's kind of funny watching. And Magic should win this fight, to be very honest. It's kind of a rough engagement. All right, there we do. Now, in this one, we've swapped colors. ECU is blue. We're the blue team. They are the red team. We will figure out a way to fix that. I will figure out a way to fix that. Maybe someone else does. You see Magic, she's a melee character, but really, really good at closing the gap and then doing a ton of damage and as she kills the Storm. Awesome work. Switch over to Echo, who's now... So Cloak and Dagger was also banned last match. This match, we're able to play Cloak and Dagger, which Cloak and Dagger is one of my favorite characters in this game. It's got two forms, so you'll see Cloak kind of rotate. This is the healing version, the Cloak form, and then Dagger is this form. It's more of a damage. And you see their magic and their characters just getting... We got Sith on Iron Man, a man after my own heart. Love Iron Man. It's one of my absolute favorites in this game. Does an area of effect, has this beam. Look at that accuracy on Sith. Immediately kills him 2 in a row. Yeah, and anything with it. Look at this beam attack. Yeah, super good aim. You gotta have really good aim and really good tracking to make that beam attack super effective. And Sith is all of those things. Yeah, Iron Man is definitely... He's the most recent character that I've gotten Lord on. Now I'm working on... I've been working on Venom for quite a while. And East Central just taking this to down right now. I mean, Southeastern hasn't even touched the point yet, and they've got 1 minute and 40 seconds. At the top of the screen, you'll see there a timer counting down on the orange side. That's the timer that Southeastern has to work with to be able to get the point. And they now have a Venom. We just immediately melt the Venom because Venom's all by himself. Captain America's trying to move up on Southeastern side, but just not able to do it. As we drop a couple of holes. Oh, and then immediately... Sith with the 4 kill. Oh my god.
Wow, 4 in a row. 5.
I don't know what to say. That is amazing. That was incredible. Sith with quad kill. Yeah, so I think we can go back and actually see this. Can we go back and replay this? I think, let's find out. I think we might be able to. We can. We can. What we're going to do is we're actually going to go at this from Rev's perspective. Can I? Do I go back a little bit further? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Sorry, I just gotta go back a little bit further doing an in-the-game replay. But I wanted to show this from Rev's side, because Rev actually jumps and does an ult here when the whole team is clumped together. Because he does that ult, that gives Iron Man that free shot of the whole team clumped together. So that's kind of amazing. I wish it comes up here in just a moment. Enemy team's kind of moving in. You're gonna see Rev jump here. As soon as they kill this, they kill the Venom. And you see he's kind of floating above the team. He sees them all clumped there, uses the ult, drops it in. So then because of that, everyone's stunned, and then Sith gets the excellent ult there. So nice work. Oh, we have an initiated pause. Nope, I guess we missed a situation, unless I caused it. I don't think so. I hope I didn't do it. Just checking. Text Alex. Oh, what's the pause? One of them crashed. Oh, Roger. Roger. Hopefully they didn't crash out. Hopefully they just crashed in game. To be honest, it's not looking too hot for Southeastern so far. It has not been a I don't know. It's just they haven't been able to get their footing yet. It seems. Okay, we're back on pause, and we're back to live. Sorry for my John Madden like replay situation there. Hopefully that's okay. I wanted to give Rev some credit on that though. He really he set that up. It's like he queued that up for Sif. So as ECU just continues to battle right up here, right in front of Southeastern and spawn. And to be honest, again, Southeastern is supposed to capture a point. They haven't done that yet, so they've got 15 seconds left to do so. Now you see ECU going back to the point just to stay on it, just in case Southeastern tries to do something sneaky here. But they've got a few seconds left, and nope, Southeastern does not get any of the point captured. So score will show 0-0. Shows 0-0 now. So ECU comes back to us. We're now on offense. Southeastern's on defense. We'll have 4 minutes, just like they did, to get to that point and capture it. Since Southeastern was unable to capture the point, all we have to do is just stand on that point for a few seconds, and then we will win this round. See a little bit of change up from Southeastern going back to the Emma. Oh, never mind. Maybe they're going Thor. Okay. ECU staying much of the same. Captain America. Much of the same. But if it ain't broke,
30 seconds
don't
before you
fix it,
attack.
right?
Get
If
ready.
it's working, keep going.
Rocket, I'm counting on you on the battlefield.
What? Don't got a raccoon joke like everyone else?
I don't. And Quill was right. You do have, and I quote, one hell of a tactical brain in that tiny skull.
He said that?
The battle starts in 5, 4,
You got the legend,
3,
Sif.
2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Looks like we're gonna portal in. Our Doctor Strange is making a portal so that our whole team can jump through this portal and get ahead, which gets us in position to kill a couple of things, some dropped stuff by the opponent. EC just kind of jumps on the point, immediately kills the Star-Lord. Star-Lord's dead. Sif kills the Luna Snow. They do get a res off, but I don't know if it's enough. As ECU is on the point, capturing a little piece of it, pushing the opponents off. And then, yep, Southeastern gets pushed off the point just enough, so Game 2 goes to East Central University. Puts us up 2-0 in this series against Southeastern. Great work. Normally this game mode takes a lot longer. Unfortunately, with Southeastern not capturing the point, that makes that kind of go quickly. For us especially, since all we had to do is capture a little bit of it. Sif, of course, with the MVP, gets that quad kill, +1, makes it a pentakill with a sweet assist from Rev. Awesome work. Tigers are up. 2-0. You'll notice this season, you'll see ECU Tigers and one of the dorm names with it. So just be aware of that as the season goes on. You might catch some of that. So this, I had to rename. It was kind of a sad situation. I had a funeral for this. It was very, very depressing. We had all of our team names as ECU Tiger and then a Star Wars planet name. So ECU Tigers Tatooine, Corellia, like we had all these different names. Jakku, Mos Espa, like all these different random names. Not Mos Espa, what am I thinking? That's a city on Tatooine. Unbelievable. But I had all these really good names for all of our teams, but the league made me change them because they infringed on copyright. And that's no fun. So now our team names are all building names, dorm building names specifically from campus. So yeah, our rivals team is referred to as ECU Tiger Faust for Faust Hall. Let's see if I can get signed into our League OS. If I can get signed in, I can show you our schedule because we have a very exciting schedule. Oh, what am I thinking? I can do this. I have my own little thingy here. Please ignore my stuff. How's it going in chat? We got a couple people hanging out, quite a bit actually. Anything exciting going on yet? They're banning a map right now. They're working through the map selection process. Where's my Echo keeping the team up? Yes. Yeah, it was a quick match, but it still worked out well. CC. I'm just gonna try to do some news stuff while we're sitting here waiting. Don't need Discord. All right. Okay, round 3 is starting. Round 3 of this best of 5 series. So if East Central takes this victory, then they will win the series against Southeastern. I guess I can update the scores too, like I was supposed to be doing. There it is. Game 2. All right, game 2 is in. Back to the banning phase again. So at the end of this, I'll give just a quick summary of the rest of the week after this match is over. Talk about some things happening. We got a lot of cool stuff happening. It's been a little quiet on our end, mainly on the social media side. I think that's the side that I normally have the most traffic on right now, but kind of doing a little shuffling around in that area. And not to be fair, social media gets deprioritized in my mind pretty fast, especially when there's a bunch of stuff going on in real life. So that's usually one area I neglect. But yeah, we've got a lot of cool stuff going on. This Friday, we have Oklahoma Esports Scholastic League. They will be here on campus doing a regional qualifier for their esports conference. They're, I believe, now the largest high school esports offering out there. And so they'll be hosting, we'll be hosting them for a regional qualifier for Super Smash Brothers on Friday. That's not open to the public, but you can come like watch and spectate it, but you can't, it's not open, like people can't just walk up and play. It'll be in the University Center on the 2nd floor. We're gearing up for the 2nd annual sticker contest. We've got most everything ready to go for that. That is an open challenge to the community and students at East Central University, where you can submit a design, a sticker design to us that represents our program and represents the school. We will select and actually have a competition with that. So there's money to be made and had for ECU students, definitely. Still are working on prizes for the community challenges, but yeah, you can submit your own design and have a chance at winning, and we'll have a bunch of the esports students vote. The whole goal of it is for us to get exciting, fun, attractive stickers that we can use for recruiting purposes. That's the whole point of it. And I am not an artiste, so it's a way that, one, we can have fun with the community and have you guys be part of that, but also you can help shape the future of the esports program and what it looks like. And Tony is our artist that we have on staff. We actually I hired an artist because of this process. Tony actually submitted designs to the sticker contest for the very first time. That's how we met. And then through that process, Tony now works for us and does great work for the program, designing all of our cool stuff.
They'll be coming
And the sticker contest was one of the things that Tony was really passionate about. So Tony's actually running that, and they are creating all of the stuff for it. And we're going to judge all that together and make a committee for that. But it's kind of a cool thing to see a student come in to hang out and be with us through a process that they now are taking the torch and carrying forward. So if you're interested in that, keep an eye on social media. We're starting to post some things out about it. And if you're in high school in the area, you can also take part. All right, we are in game 3 of this best of 5 series. This is a push map. The opponent goes first. They will have they have to push a cart up the map, and we have to stop them. ECU is in the blue again. Southeastern's in the red. Southeastern gets to push first, and then we will then return here in just a moment. Quick death on Sif as he gets taken out of the sky, but then again, we're going to switch over to Rocky here. He is putting those respawn beacons out, which are extremely effective. Oof, and then Sif gets targeted. He's a little low to the ground there. As ECU's taking a bit of damage, trying to stay in it, but then dying. You see Rocket jump a little ahead to do some damage there to help out as he turns and tries to heal and keep his teammates alive.
Thanks so much.
And ECU's hanging in there. A lot of healing and lots of damage going on, that's for sure. A couple of the Tigers fall.
A nice deep freeze.
You see Alex over here. Echo on Luna Snow. Luna uses her ult. Oof, good dodge. As that Magneto ult tries to do everything they can to kill one of the supports if possible. Southeastern's Magneto does not connect. Here comes the Winter Soldier. Dives straight on the Luna Snow. Doesn't get the kill, and then actually ends up getting killed by Sif, who is up in the air, ult ready to go. As he positions himself, kills one of the supports, turns on their 2 backline, I guess their frontline tanks that are falling back now. ECU secures a team kill here and staggers Southeastern. So right now 2 Southeastern players are down, 4 of them are up. It just staggers them, makes it so they're not all together. If that happens, you kind of want that to happen as the opponent, because if they're staggered, they're not coming into a team fight with their whole team, which puts us at an advantage when that happens. Southeastern regrouped though. They kind of hung back for a second, regrouped, and then are pushing back up now. ECU's got a couple of ults hanging out, so we'll see what we do with them. Iron Man is one of them as we sit here and watch Sif, who does get taken down. Gets rezzed by that beacon again. This has been a huge part of what ECU's victory has been about, is those res beacons, that's for sure. Sif comes back in and is really focusing this Ultron, which is one of their support characters. Ooh, Sif is getting targeted hard there. Switch over to our Penny. Penny uses her ult. Runs pretty fast and then drops mines. That Penny's whole situation is mining things, putting little spider mines everywhere. Ooh, as Penny's ult drops out. See Echo coming back in with another ult on Luna Snow. Pretty good ult farming, to be honest, and we're holding the point there, so we're keeping Southeastern off of the point to just run the clock down a little bit there. That's all that was. It's kind of like in basketball when you're managing the shot clock, trying to keep the opponent from getting too much momentum. And so Southeastern will take their first objective point of the whole series for the first time, as ECU comes back in and gets back in position. A couple of change-ups on ECU's team. We tag out one player. We tag in Troy for the first time. So Troy's getting his first play time of the season.
Someone scratch my back.
Tagged out Keanashi, actually. He was playing Star-Ward, was one character he was playing. Right now we're just kind of holding Southeastern at this point. Just kind of keeping them here in this little zone. Emma uses her ult right at the whole enemy team. Does end up capturing a couple people. And Rev's got his ult. Let's see if he tries to use it here to save. Nope, does end up getting healed successfully. ECU does get a kill, gets a second one. Sif making it 3 kills for Sif, which is, again, that tilting the enemy backwards and making them fall back, staggering them by killing them while they're running back. So yeah, there's Magneto gets killed. And Southeastern's got about a minute and 20 seconds to get back on the point. So a lot of this is shot clock, clock management. Southeastern's got to get on the point and move it forward. They're running out of time. ECU's doing a good job of getting to the point, stopping it from moving, but then killing a couple of the Southeastern players. And when that happens, we can push them off the point and let that clock run down for free, where there's no contesting or anything going on. And we've got a couple of ults stacked up here. Sift is one of them. We'll keep an eye on it, see what he does. Ooh, Sift does get on the Ultron. That accuracy, man, able to do it. Sift jumps in the back line, tries to kill. Oh, he does end up getting the Magneto. He was going for the Luna Snow. Luna Snow went underneath his feet, caused him to miss it, but then he retargeted. As ECU picks up a team kill here, -2, so kills 4 of them, pushes the rest of them back. They've got 25 seconds, so Southeastern's got to get back to the point really quickly. So all ECU has to do is just keep them off of that point. Don't let them get to it. So move my mouse out here. Winter Soldier with the ult here? He is able to get one. He does get Troy. Six is here in the back line fighting the Luna Snow, trying to get out of there if he can. Oh, he does end up getting the Mantis. Now he's on the Luna Snow. Kills both of their supports. Got the Ultron left in the sky. Does end up getting 3 of them. Man, being on Sift has been excellent to watch. Hopefully he'll be at nice. Those ECU should secure that. All right. Sides will swap. Southeastern does score their first point of the series. They move the cart 93 meters. So now ECU gets the cart. We have to push it just beyond where Southeastern got to. So push it to that 93 meters. If you're in town this Saturday, we have the first of its kind test run of what is referred to as a clinic, an esports clinic. I'll be hosting it, so you can come hang out with me. We will be doing shooting drills in game. So I have actually got with the developer of one of the leading aim train softwares, Kovacs, and he was very kind enough to give us some keys, some free Steam keys of Kovacs, which is an aim trainer. So if you come up, hang out with me on Saturday, I'll give you a key to Kovacs. I'll show you some drills that you can practice on your own to get better at aiming within your game. And our program is going to be doing these throughout the year. This is just the first one. So yeah, this Saturday, come hang out for an aim training clinic. And we're going to try to do one for each of the games that we play. So there'll be a clinic for League of Legends. There'll be a clinic for Smash Brothers, Street Fighter 6, Fortnite, like all the titles that we play. We'll try to host a clinic in so that, one, if you're playing those games, you can come and hang out with us and get better at them, but also to improve your own skill, in what you're doing.
3, 2, 1.
All right, ECU is out the gate. Our goal is to, again, pick that cart up, move it. We got one of our players, Mind, playing Venom. Venom's the tank that I've been focused on a lot. He's a lot of fun to play. So can be a little bit squishy at times. You gotta be a little careful with him. He has a web ability that's got a pretty long cooldown. As Mine does a great job of diving right on the enemy. Oof, takes a ton of damage though. He's trying to stay with the Mantis. He's not getting healed, so he's got to get out of there and does not successfully get out of there. He does get res though. Again, story of the game, that res beacon has been huge for us. If there was an award for the most resurrections, it would definitely go to Sensei Taco. He has earned it today. As our Venom just kind of sits on top of the cart, tries to do a little bit of damage. And then, yeah, Venom swings in, does some stuff, and then swings out. See, one of our players use Cloak and Dagger ult, that's Echo, and then you see the Winter Soldier then use his ult to try to get a couple kills. As we see our Venom just doing Venom things, jumping around, taking some heat, hiding. Switch back over here to Rocket for just a second. He just popped his ult.
I'll patch you up.
Another hidden thing I've seen with ECU so far tonight is their ultimate charging is insane. Some of the players tonight are doing so good. So you earn ult charge based on certain factors that you do in the game. So if you're a support, you earn ult charge by healing. If you're a DPS character, you earn ult charge by doing damage. So the game tries to reward ult charge based on your role. And like Sensei used his ult just less than a minute ago, it's already at 85% charge based on healing. Because he's doing a really good job of just healing everybody that he's seeing right now.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
So this barrier was the first point that Southeastern got. So we have to get to this barrier and then go a bit beyond it.
This is a nice spot.
There's that beacon.
Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
I feel like
This little tunnel could be risky. There's that res again. Punisher uses his ult, Troy. Trying to do so much damage. But getting out healed by Southeastern's support.
I don't think that's the welcoming committee.
And Southeastern's gone 3 supports, 2 tanks, 1 DPS. We've gone the even split of the 2-2-2 combo. 2 DPS, 2 tank, and 2 support. So that's something to keep an eye on as the season goes. We'll see if that kind of trend continues. As ECU sitting right at the point where it's supposed to be. Southeastern does teleport right on top of the point to try to stop it. That's how they got around us. Southeastern's just hanging out. They're doing it. They're staying on the point. They're trying really hard to keep it. Now, ECU also has 2.5 minutes, so we got 2 minutes and 30 seconds to move the cart a few steps forward. So, and we do. So ECU secures
2, 1.
the 3rd round. That is the series. First game of the season. First Rivals game of the season. Sip again. I think he's got play of the game every single time. Unbelievable. Yep, that is game. That game goes to ECU. Congrats. Go Tigers. Won our first Great American Conference matchup against Southeastern. That'll put us up 1-0 for the season so far. Put Southeastern 0-1. Sorry to be their first loss, but they are our friends. They are our rivals. This is Marvel Rivals. That was oddly fitting, but yes, that was great. That was a really great job. That round, I would like to see another round just because it seemed like Southeastern was starting to get their footing a bit better on that match. So I'd like to see another one of those or 2, but that's the way it goes. You got a couple opportunities, and they did not seal the deal on them. So excellent work from ECU tonight. I'll give a little bit of update on the week, so we'll move over to that for just a second. So we are now playing every day of the week. So if you are just hanging out by yourself, 7 o'clock at night on a Monday through Friday, come hang out with us. We'll be here. We'll be live. It will not be me all the time. We are looking for commentators. So if you're an East Central University student and you're like, man, I can do better than that Cody guy, well, get your butt up here and let's do it. Like, I pay people to be commentators. I need some people to help with this. So if you are enjoying Marvel Rivals, you want to get behind the camera and commentate for your favorite school, then let me know. You can reach out to me on Discord. But we play every day of the week now. So today's Monday is Marvel Rivals night. Tuesday, we actually have 5 matches that are going to be happening tomorrow. Be very busy. We both have League of Legends and Super Smash Brothers going on. So we'll have both of those matches. Or is it League of Legends or is it? I think it's League of Legends. Might be wrong. I haven't been known to go crazy. But yeah, we'll have League of Legends and Smash Brothers tomorrow. Wednesday night is Rocket League. Wednesday is also League, but they won't play the second game this week. And then Thursday is more League of Legends, I believe. Yeah, they play Wednesday and Thursday. I don't know what's going on. It's not loading. There we go. Oh yeah, Marvel Rivals. Yeah. Okay, so Tuesdays is Marvel Rivals. So tomorrow we'll have more Marvel Rivals on. We'll also have Smash Brothers on. And then, Wednesday would normally be League of Legends for the Great American Conference, but they don't start for another couple weeks. So Wednesday night we'll have just Rocket League will be on Wednesday night. Thursday will be to League of Legends. And then Friday is Overwatch in the Great American Conference. So we'll have something going on every day of the week. So if you're free at 7 o'clock, please stop by and hang out with us. I mentioned the AIM training clinic this Saturday. So if you're in town, Saturday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., I'll be up here in the University Center, second floor, hanging out in the Esports Lab. You are welcome to come hang out. You don't have to come. You just come hang out if you want to. But I'll be doing some clinics with people if you want to come hang out and get a free coaching and free key to Kovacs. So shout out to that if you are in town. I kind of mentioned the games this week, and Homecoming is right around the corner. So if you're in the Ada area, about October 18th is Homecoming, so we have a lot of stuff to ramp up there. But our season has begun, so thank you all for hanging out tonight. So, Slug, you put in there now we're even with Southeastern. Not really, because we have a traveling Overwatch competition that we've done back and forth through the past year and a half, and we have not won that one time. And those matches are not part of our regular season, so they don't count towards our record. But yeah, we do have Southeastern come to visit us. They did play us. We did not win that one. That was a couple weeks ago. But then we will go there and play them in Overwatch again. So that's been one that's been fun to go back and forth. But I will say this was a great match. It was a lot of fun. A good first start to our Great American Conference season. And I will catch you all probably tomorrow evening, especially if you're going to come tune in with us. We've got more Marvel Rivals and also some Super Smash Brothers. So thank you all for hanging out. I do hope you all have a fantastic rest of your evening, and we will see you all later. Bye.